What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Muscle vs. Tuner channel. Today we got a couple things to do. First, we have to go to the post office, check the P.O. box. Then we are going to go ask crackheads if they have any spoons. And then we're going to come back and show you the horrible mods or mistakes I made on the Daytona truck. You ready, Dave?
Yeah.
I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, right car. Image going down, 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 down. Soap, sud, green light car. I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, right car. Image going down, 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 down. Soap, sud, green light car. I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, right car.
So everyone today is deciding to go like 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. Dave, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell them to speed the fuck up because they're going like 10 miles under the speed limit. Alright, put a little pep in your step and go the speed limit. We got shit to do today. I'm getting chapped ass back here if we don't go the speed limit. Sometime today, folks. Come on, Grandpa, quit driving Miss Daisy. The soccer game is at 4:30. You're going to be late. Looks good at this post office. Do you smell that?
I didn't get nothing.
Tons of bitches.
So stopped by the P.O. box. There was nothing in my P.O. box. Y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all don't want to send me nothing. So now we are going to, I'm going to grab me something to eat. I know I shouldn't eat, but unfortunately for me to live, I need to eat. So I'm going to get me something to eat. And then we are going to Walmart to get our nibba, Fred, a new housing complex. Then we're going to holler at some crackheads.
Some Huntington crack hose.
Some heroines.
Heroin hose.
So we'll see you there.
I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, right car. Image going down, 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 down. Soap, sud, green light car. I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke, glass, stain, right car. Image going down, 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 down. Soap, sud, green light car.
All right, Dave, show them what we got Fred.
We got Fred some edible logs.
He's gonna be laying some logs after he eats that log.
Yeah, he is. We got him a hamster wheel.
He's been getting kind of chubby.
He is. He's a fat ass.
What do you think I install one of those in my house for myself?
You should.
And then Fred can have his right beside me.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
I could run on that. Hell yeah. In the back, we have him a big tote so he can have a bigger place to live. And if you don't know who Fred is, then I feel sorry for you. It's Dave's hamster. He lives quite the thuggish lifestyle. But we're getting ready to head back to the house, and I can't wait for y'all to judge me on what I did to my truck whenever I was in my younger days, before I had any proper guidance.
Wheels and tail lights.
The tail lights are fine.
Wheels and tail lights.
The tail lights are fine. All right, so Dave and I got back home. We didn't have time to go down the hood because Dave's puffer wasn't working, and I wanted to get back before it got nighttime. But we will be taking that megaphone to the hood, or, you know, our hood at least. I know everyone's going to say, well, that hood isn't near as hood as my hood. But anyways, we'll be taking that megaphone down to the hood one day and be talking to some heroin users and stuff like that. And, you know, really bonding with the community. But today, I want to talk about something that we all go through. So as many of you all know, the Ricer truck, the Daytona truck, whatever you want to call it, was my first truck, my first vehicle. And every time we get our first new vehicle, if you're a car guy or if you're not, before you become, I guess, a part of the culture, you do stuff to your car that is very questionable and cringy. Like, I know everyone's been through it. That you can say you haven't, but you have. And there's a lot of people that we rag on because they do cringy stuff to their car. And some of us still do cringy stuff, but, you know. But there is some stuff we can all agree on that is very cringy that we shouldn't do. And on my truck, I can think of 5 examples of what I did to my truck that, looking back on it, is very cringy and I would never do, and now I know better. So I'm going to go over those right now. So one of my first mistakes whenever I bought this truck is this. and this. For all you haters out there, this came factory, so talk to Dodge, not me, but I like it. But you can see how faded the stripe is and the spoiler. And there's a funny story. So this spoiler was actually fading pretty bad. This wasn't fading too bad, but the spoiler was fading really bad. So my dad was like, you should put some wax on it and it'll make it blacker. Well, he was like showing me how to put wax on it and stuff, and I didn't know any better. So we used, I don't know how you pronounce it, like Carnauba or Carnauba, the actual like white wax that leaves a film on it and then you wipe the film off. It was like legit ass wax, not the one that's safe for blacks and plastics. And my dumbass did my entire spoiler and my entire decals. And as you can see, this shit stayed faded AF. Like on both sides. These, like these dark spots, are actually like oil marks, like I can make them with my hand. And yes, I've used Back to Black, but I just laugh at it. And whenever people ask me why it's faded, I always tell them that the owner before me did it, but I put wax on flat black stuff. So the next cringy thing I did, which a lot of people would agree with, are the wheels. Now at the time, I was in high school, and I thought that these hoes were clean. I was like, damn, those are some good looking wheels. I put them on my truck. I was all happy about them. You know, I got 22s on my truck. It's pretty sick. And there was a couple people who didn't care for them too much, but I was like, man, they look good. What are you talking about? So then the truck kind of went into retirement for a little bit, and then I got the Challenger, and I started to getting more into like the car scene and doing YouTube and stuff. And now I see how big of a mistake it was. And I will be selling these, so if for some reason anyone wants them, let me know, I'm selling them. So the next cringy thing I did that I can't really show off too well, but there's like kind of two parts to it, are the headlights. So a little bit with the headlights. I had headlights in it that were aftermarket that the guy before me put in it that didn't work that well. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some projectors and some HIDs and it's gonna be a lot brighter. Well, when I bought the first one, first set of projectors, they didn't have HIDs in them. I thought projectors just automatically came with HIDs. They don't, so I was like, damn. So I tried buying my own HID kit. Well, it wouldn't fit through the grommet. So I trashed that set of headlights and bought a whole new set of headlights that had HID bulbs pre-installed in them. And the place I bought them from just cut the grommet and slid it in half and shoved the bulb, or shoved the end of the bulb through the grommet. And I was like, what the hell? I could have done that myself. So that's what these were, but I since put the old bulbs in them because the left side is my high beam and the right side is my low beam. Well, if you know anything about HID projectors, is that they have to warm up to get bright. So when I flip on my high beams for a long time and then a car would come, I'd flip on my low beams. And then like I couldn't see anything for a good like 2 seconds until they warmed up. And I'm going to be addressing the issue soon, but there's also a mess of wiring behind there that is another mistake essentially. So I promise if you stick around, the last one is going to be probably the most horrendous of all of these that nobody knows I have on this truck. But for the fourth cringy mod that I installed on my truck whenever I was younger, it's probably this Plasti Dip. Now this Plasti Dip would have been alright. You see it's peeling up on the edges. The Plasti Dip probably would have been okay, but I didn't put enough coats on it. You can especially see on my gas tank. You see it right there. Hella overspray. You can see it peeling off all across the top on that. This badge is the worst. You can see that. So when I did this stuff to my truck, I didn't have any guidance when I was younger. None of my family was in the cars. I didn't have any car friends or anything. So everything was trial and error. And the Plasti Dip was definitely one of them. I'm probably just going to debadge the whole thing, honestly. So I won't have to worry about that. But that was my first time using Plasti Dip. I thought I did a good job whenever I did it. But you can see 5 years later, it's messed up. But yeah, if you're going to do Plasti Dip, just make sure to do it right. And I do not condone using Plasti Dip on headlights or taillights. At least I didn't do that, right? But that's the fourth cringy thing I did to my truck. Whenever we come back, I gotta wait till it gets dark. If that's a hint for any of you guys, I gotta wait till it gets dark for number 5. And when it gets dark, I will. I'll see you then. Oh God, this is gonna be good. Here's the star, Mr. Fred the hamster.
Look at all those Cheerios in the corner of it.
Oh yeah. We gave him those Cheerios from the hate comments video. He has them stashed right there, son.
He has more in there.
What you doing,
usually,
Fred?
But I took everything out.
Hey Fred, buddy, hey, what you doing?
This is still gonna be a lot more room.
This is Dave's one and only companion for the past like 3 years.
Yeah, he's like 3
Fred.
years old now, man. It's my homeboy, Fred. He's been there through thick and thin. If I go through rough times, I have a few beers and talk to Fred.
And give him some food.
Yeah, if I give him food, he'll listen.
What you doing, Fred? We got him this. We got him a new wheel because his other wheel was janky.
It was janky as fuck.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, we need to cut those little
Yeah. We'll come back whenever we get Fred all settled in. We got Fred's house set up, but with a new crib, what do they need?
They need food.
Which is right here. Watch this little guy. I'm gonna set up a time lapse of Fred stuffing his cheeks.
Hey, look, I got my hands on your body.
Can you believe that hamster done shoved every damn bit of that food in his cheeks? Women need to be more like Fred.
The comments on this one are gonna be great.
Oh, I know. Everyone's gonna be comparing me to a fucking hamster.
They are. There you go, Fred.
Now, whenever he gets his food,
he's gonna go bury it in the corner.
yeah.
Well, after he gets done playing on the wheel.
So I got a wheel that fucking works now. Oh, look at him, he's scooting, son.
He's trying to find a place to hide it.
He's like, damn, I'm not going nowhere. Oh shit, the cops. Alright guys, it is now nighttime, so I'm finally going to show you the secret that I've been hiding from you for 2 years. No one's ever known about this until now. You ready to see it? That's right, guys. Just when you think the ricer truck can't get any rice here, I'll pull this out the damn shed. Old ricer truck ready to hurt some feelings, boy. You don't play. So this is what I've been hiding from you guys for 2 years, because I know these comments are about to get fucking nasty. But this is what 17-year-old I did 6 years ago. I was still in high school. And I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to try to run from it. I wanted my truck to have Lambo doors, neon lights, and 22-inch wheels. That is what I wanted my truck to have. And 6 years later, I run a YouTube channel where I get called a ricer for putting what I think is a nice looking hood and nice looking wheels on my car. But in the entire meantime, I have this truck in the background with ugly wheels, and you all don't know about this. Will I be taking the lights off? Maybe. It's up to you guys. If you guys want me to take them off, I will gladly take them off. But if you guys want me to leave them on, I will leave them on and live with my riciness that I made when I was 17, like 6 years ago. But that's all I have for this video, guys. If you're 16, 15, or 17 right now, think 2 and 3 times before you do some dumb shit like this. Make sure you pick out the right wheels for your car, and make sure you do stuff right. Don't be like me. I learned from my mistakes, and now I gotta live with them and have people roast me in the comment section. Hope you like this video, guys. Catch you all later in the next one. Peace.
Look, I tell him I woke up and we still popping. The ringtone going out because these hoes calling. My numbers on the rise now, no they never falling. We gon' keep the critics listening while I stay dropping. Hey, I woke up and we still popping. The ringtone going out cause these hoes calling. My numbers on